to get our inflation down.
And nigga, be real to yourself before you real with anybody else. Gang. What's the big old deal? Man, it's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, man. We back cracking, man. So listen, it's a lot of controversy going on right now, right? About and I'm gonna keep it all the way Fendi with you, man. It's like this, man. I think as black people, we came to the point where we don't want to accept the truth. We hate the truth. Black people hate the truth. Black people hate the reality. You see what I'm saying? And if you speak something that make black people feel bad, we shame each other. Like I want to say some things, and somebody might take what I say the wrong way, and I'm cool with that, right? Because at the end of the day, I see the title, homie. The title it sounds crazy, right? But this is some real truth, homie. You got to realize, like, we beat up our own people. I mean, every race do it, right? But remember back in the day, like, when you go to school, you get into it with somebody, you get out there, hey, we're going to get down at lunchtime. Y'all squabble up. And you got beat up, you go in the bathroom, you wipe yourself off, and you go to class. Or if you got hurt real bad, you jump the gate and go home. You don't come back with a Draco and shoot somebody because you got beat up at school and everybody seen it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and this is what I mean when I say, as black folks, we've been losing. I don't think y'all, and make no doubt about it. This happens in every race, and this is not no bad video. But when I was a kid, like, I started losing some of my closest friends at 12, 13 years old to gun violence, to shootouts, to drive-bys. You see what I'm saying? And of course, people will say, but that happened in other races too. Yeah, but you got to understand something, homie. Like, people have got to the point where they don't like to hear the truth. The truth hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's so, people will die with a lie. People get praised for being fake. You see what I'm saying? As African Americans, I read this book by I say it all the time, by Marcus Garvey. This book by Marcus Garvey, Message to the People, it identified how we are worst enemy. We are our worst enemy. Black people are our worst enemy. We will ding each other like, prime example, somebody come out with something, we will deem that person until they're proven innocent. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? You got to realize, homie, like, as I get older, like, I feel like this though. I'm one of the ones like this. If you want positive stuff to happen in your life, you got to start hanging around positive people, bro. I don't care how many gangsters get on the internet and pop all of that positive talk. If you're not positive in your life, bro, you not gonna get no positive reaction, bro. Like, everybody talk all that, but then they go back and revert and do the same stuff they used to do. Like, if you want positive stuff to happen, you gotta hang around positive people, bro. Sometimes as black people, we get to the point where, we got a homeboy who just get out of jail, and ain't nobody gonna sit down and tell that dude, like, bro, this your 5th time going to jail doing a bid, bro. Like, ain't you tired of keep going to jail, bro? At some point, bro, give it up, bro. You're not a successful robber. Stop robbing people, bro. You're not winning at it. When do we have that conversation with our people where we like, you're not winning, bro? Every time I see you, you just coming home from jail, bro. Like, you're not a good robber. Why you keep robbing petty people on the streets and people could identify you. Bro, give it up. Start selling something else. Like, we're not keeping it real with our own people. Like, and I'm gonna get to what I mean by blacks are losing to Mexicans in a minute, right? And this is facts, right? I feel like, you know, we fake support each other. We fake. Think about it. If you go look on Instagram, you go look on TikTok, you will see us reposting all the celebrities. But we won't repost our homeboy who got that little chicken shack in the hood. We won't repost, you know, auntie that's selling barbecue dinner plates in her front line just to make some dollars. We won't repost her. You know, she get off of work. She's a janitor at the school, you know what I'm saying? And she get off and she put on her little apron. She get out there and barbecue some food for the community at a low rate, add macaroni, add collard greens, and on the side, even though it's illegal, she got some little Hennessy shots on the side. She got a little mini bar. We won't repost her, but we'll go repost, you know, Rick Ross and all his 300 cars that he got on his lot. We'll go repost Lil Boosie, you know what I'm saying, in the studio, but we won't repost the people that's in our community, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize it. God didn't put us on this earth just to gangbang, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. God didn't put us on this earth just to be working hard, spending all our money just to provide for a woman. Like, nah, in our community, most women saying, I'm not going 50-50 with my man if he can't pay for it all. Do you know how much it costs to strive in society? The inflation, gas, child support, all of this stuff that costs. You have to, well, you got to take care of me too. Instead of saying, you know what? How about, you know, you pay the rent and I pay the other bills. Now, our women are saying, no, you got to pay it all. Then how am I going to take you on vacations? Oh, well, then all of a sudden, oh, he works too much. He's not taking care of home. He's not taking care of me. Then you leave him as he provide and go to work 12 hours a day, and you leave him because he don't got enough time for you. You got to realize, homie, like, and let me cook for a minute though, right? As African Americans, we are the greatest race. We are amazing. We are the dominant race. I don't know what other race want to contest to that, but in my heart, I feel like we are a dominant race. We are the innovators. We are the creators. We are amazing people. We have overcome so much stuff. We have grown to have and create a sense of entitlement. Remember when, you know, when you got into it in the streets and a nigga like, nigga, I'll whoop your ass out here. You whooped on that dude. You see what I'm saying? And hey, you didn't kick him when he was down. You helped him up. Say, hey, you want round two? You let him get action. If he felt like he could whoop your ass, you would let that dude get action. You see what I'm saying? And if you whoop him again, you tell that dude, hey, just give it up, homie. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, if you whoop on somebody in the streets and somebody got the camera out and they just watching, they filming, he got a gun in his backpack, man, you about to whip out that stick and blow him down. You're not finna let that dude whoop on you in front of everybody on camera. You're going, not only are you gonna blow down the dude who whooped on you, but you go blow the person who got the camera, who's recording. You knocking everything down. Like, you got to realize how, man, listen, man, we are the greatest people, but until we start taking, listen, if when we talk about our people, we're deemed, we will shame each other for saying something that hurts. We support celebrities more than we support our own local neighborhood heroes. We don't support the black father that's walking his kids to school. Nah, he walking his son to school. Loser. You know what I'm saying? We make our own people feel bad for trying to do the right thing. We're deemed if we show we got a good heart. You got to realize most women, it's a statistic that show that black women say that 75 to 80% of the women that's in relationships, they have a side man just in case their relationship don't work. So, and you got to realize, in the good dude, the good men that's out there that's trying to do right by the woman, they always say he will make a good side nigga. The good guy, he's the side nigga. So all you good working citizens that, oh, I want to provide for the woman, learn how to be the side dude and stop trying to be the main dude, because you're the one that's getting cheated on out here. It is listen, bro. Black people, our race, man, we don't come together, bro. We don't stick together. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. And anybody that will misconstrue my observation, my perspective of how we act towards society, then you could deem me, you could cherry pick on me. I'm gonna just say this. We done got to the point where we don't want to hear the truth. We got to the point where, you know, we don't want to hear the truth. We don't reciprocate the truth. We don't do well with the truth. You know, and as a man, you can't even be in a relationship with a woman unless you got some money. You know what I'm saying? Most women feel like if you don't got no money, I won't even talk to you. You see what I'm saying? If a black man is selling oranges on the freeway, listen to me, catch this game, make no doubt about it. There are some good men out here, some good relationships, good households. But if a black man was standing on the corner selling oranges, a woman will leave him faster than she can say hi. A black man has no place in the world selling oranges. A woman will leave him. If she won't come bring his kids to the freeway where he's selling fruit. No, that's embarrassing. Oh my God. I don't want to talk to no black man who's selling oranges. I'm gonna educate y'all for a minute. Y'all don't even know that we were migrants, farmers. As black people, we used to pick everybody keeps saying the cotton. Listen, in the state of California, we were the migrants that migrated from the South to come, not just for the railroads. We migrated to the West Coast to pick fruit, strawberry, beans. Do you know we used to be farm workers? African Americans were the original farm workers in the state of California. You see what I'm saying? And then they realized that we don't want to work. We don't want to pick fruit. We just came from slavery. Now y'all want to pay us to pick fruit? And then everything, think about it. You know, look, think about it. Childcare was 85 cents. Back in the 1960s, childcare was 85 cents. As a migrant farmer worker, African-American farm worker in America, we couldn't afford to pay 85 cents per child for child support. I mean, for childcare. Childcare. Let me fix that. We stopped picking cotton. Then we got our rights. We try to get jobs that was available. African Americans, we used to pick strawberries. We used to pick every fruit and vegetable that could be picked. That was our job. Till we stopped wanting to do that. So hey, let the illegal migrants come over and pick it. Do you realize that African American homes? Let me just state some facts. Oh, let me just show y'all some facts, man. Whether y'all like it or not, Mexicans are striving more in America than African Americans, and here are some facts, man. Hold on, catch this game. All right, so hold on. So Hispanics are moving up quickly than blacks. So right here, let me see. So white people are at 35%, Hispanics are at 28%, and blacks are at 14%, right? Okay, so this is statistics. Watch this. Hispanic household income still lags that of white, right? So for the Hispanics, their household are 46,000. Whites primarily are 63,000. Blacks are at 38,000. These are stats for you. What did I tell you? Black people, when we look at our own race, and if you want to take this on some negative talk and make it seem like, oh, he don't love his people, you are an absolute lie. Let me tell you something. In a household, you will find 2 to 3 families in one household in a Mexican community. You won't find 4 or 5 black families in a household in the African American community. Do you realize that most of the 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 black families that have families, we will leave our counterpart in regards of infidelity, but he's a great provider. He want to be in his child life. And you would go date a dude who's cheating on his girlfriend, but you will leave your baby daddy for cheating on you. Like, we got to come together, man. We are, and I'm talking heavy, man, and I'm unapologetic about it. But in actuality, man, we are the dominant race. We are the descent of a dominant race. We are the most talented. We are the most innovators. We are, man, we're amazing people, homie. You got to realize, if y'all want to talk about this jail controversy, Hispanics stick together more than blacks. Let's be honest. They stick together more than blacks, man. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. We will crucify our own. We will knock out, we kill each other more than we kill any other race, to be honest with you. We hurt each other way more, man. We killing each other, bro. We killing each other, man. And the cold thing about it is, we gotta kill our own people just to prove that we're a better man. We gotta kill our own people just to prove that we're tougher. We gotta hurt our own people just to prove that we're stronger. We it ain't no more fair phase no more. It's, it will be a 6-foot dude want to fight a 4'11" person, and everybody will fight him, man. You might win. We would encourage that 4'11" person to fight a 6'7" man. Oh, you a buster. It ain't even a fair fight. But we don't care about that. We want to see the little guy lose to the big guy, or one in the eyes of the little guy beating the big guy. Like we man, this is the reality. And that's why I say we got to the point where our people just don't want to hear the truth. The truth hurt. The reality hurt our own people. It hurts us to admit that we don't stick together like that. We don't love each other like that. Like we fake act like we love each other. We don't love each other. We'll do anything to hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about it, other races mimic us. Other races wear our clothing brands. They talk like us. They do memes like us. They do the dances like us. They wear the braids and they do all of these other things like black people. But we the only ones that don't like our own people. You realize when it comes to controversy, we are the ones who shame our own people without even the actual factual facts. Right now in America, do you know how many, let me ask y'all, how many African Americans are actual fruit farmers who pick fruit in those fields right now? What's the more popular race that actually get in the field, that pick our avocados, that pick our watermelons? You know how heavy a watermelon is? Do you know that they have Mexican women who are picking those big watermelons, put them up on crates, and they're picking apples, they picking oranges, they're bending over like this for hours. And guess how much they're making? They're only making $13.75, $14, maybe $15. They're still currently doing that right now. Let me ask you, how many black people you know right now that can say, oh, man, my family been picking? We're not picking cotton. We're not picking apples. We're not picking fruit at all. That's degrading. Because we come from slavery, we feel like picking fruit. No, don't get me wrong. There are some families out there who own their own farms. But as far as being a worker and our work ethic, we're not picking no apples. We're not picking no fruit at all. We're not picking no strawberries, no beans, none of that. But the Mexicans are going to go pick that fruit. You know what? And they're going to help each other until they all prosper. We don't got any love for each other like we say we do. We get on here and say we want all of this stuff, but at the end of the day, man, it's everybody for themselves, bro. Let's be honest. It's everybody for themselves. It's a dog eat dog when it comes to, coming together as a race, and be honest, God didn't put us on this earth to hate each other. We hate our own skin. We say black is beautiful, and yeah, it is. But do we really mean that? if you look on TV right now, you see more Mexican commercials than you do black commercials. Let's be honest. You don't see a lot of black blockbuster movies being put out in the movie industry. You're not seeing that. All the black celebrities that, think about it. When you go outside today, how many um, food vendors do you see outside with their lights, a generator, cooking food? You go outside, you're going to see a Mexican taco, outdoor vendor that's cooking food on every other corner. And guess what? Police are not harassing them. They're not messing with them. But let it be a black person out there cooking tacos, gumbo. Man, they gonna say, "Oh, you know what? You're too urban. You might cause chaos. You might be selling drugs while you cooking this food on this corner." They're gonna pull up and harass you. Hey, what you doing here? Oh man, I'm serving barbecue. All right, you got any guns up in there? But it's some migrants that's out here illegally that can stand on corners and serve food. They're not a threat. They're not a threat. They're just trying to strive in America. They can respect that. But when you see a urban person of descent, you're going to assume that they're doing something that they don't got no business doing. You know, you see a black man walking down the street and he's of the ages of 20 and up, and he's walking down gang territory. Hey, check it out. Hey, check it out. Hey, Nick, where you from, homie? He's like, oh man, I'm from North Carolina. You got that blue on. We don't wear blue over here. Where you from? Let me check your pockets. Oh, you got some money. Hey man, I'm going to my girlfriend's house. I gotta bail her brother out of jail. Man, that's my money. And you just robbed a black dude who caught the bus. He didn't know how to get from the airport to get to some hood in America, and you will rob him knowing he got to go bail his sister, his girlfriend, brother out of jail. We're going to take his money. We're going to take it. We're not going to care what was his purpose, what his reasons are. We're going to take his money and tell him to get up out of here before we knock all his teeth out. That's what we're going to do to our people. You see what I'm saying? It's like that in other races. Yeah, I'm sure. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, homie. It's everybody for themselves. It's a dog-eat-dog world. We don't care for each other like that. We don't. Come on, bro. If you want to talk about what God put us on this earth for, he didn't put us on this earth to be killing each other, homie. He didn't put it. Look what happened to Black Wall Street. We had an opportunity to strive to. We had our own banking systems. We had our own communities. We don't have none of that. You got Chinatown. You got Little Mexico. You don't have little Black America nowhere. Unless you're going, what? You want to go to Atlanta? You want to go to Black Beverly Hills? That we got certain people who strive, who got a community. We don't have no shopping centers that's predominantly all Black. We don't even look at the swap meets. Everybody say that's where the Black people go. That's where we spend our money. Do you realize that African Americans, we spend more money outside our culture, outside our race than any other race? When you see these vendors selling tacos on the corner and they generators, you see their community, they pull up and they go support that community. You don't see us doing it like that. We have a small percentage for sure. We definitely got a small percentage, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. This big controversy about Black people being scared of Mexicans, that's all it took. We ain't scared. Man, we been knocking them up out there, man. They can't fight. Yeah, we'll turn up when it comes to that. But when it comes to what I'm saying right here, I dare somebody to say, Nina boy, you all wrong, brother. You got it wrong, man. We got to come together. This is my message. Black people are losing to the Mexicans because they stick together. This is just a fact. Let me give you some examples, homie. When you have a flat tire and you got to get to a tire shop, who are owning the tire shops? Name it. Who owned the tire shops when your tire's on flat? Mexicans. You got to go to them. And guess what? The tires is one of the most easiest lucrative businesses that we can have. Guess what? One, get the job. They got You'll find it. Hey, you go talk to the owner of the tire store that have those tires. They're reusing the same tires. Man, listen, he's 20 years old. He's 20 years old. He's 20 and he has his own tire shop. Guess what? You go to the block he live on, you go to most of these Mexican houses, you're going to see about 6 cars in the driveway. Six families under one roof. Mortgages is only what, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. You got 6 families in here and everybody putting in on that mortgage and everybody taking turns with those bills. You give yourself 2 years, man, you got a down payment on a new house, a new car. And guess what? They're actually striving in college. They're going to college. They're striving. They're excelling. They're superseding expectations. Why we can't do that, man? Why we can't say, hey, Nina boy, I respect your observation. What you saying? I hope. Well, I don't even hope. You hope it gets you killed out here. It would be cool for people to say, you know what? Hey, yeah, man, let's fix this, man. Nina boy said some profound, perspective. Had a profound perspective. His observation is not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I challenge you to say I said something that's offensive to our people. I wish I would, because I'm gonna say F you and your mama. Because at the end of the day, if we don't come to the point where we realize that we don't like the truth, we gone, bro. We up out of here. We're done. Finito. We don't. If we don't have, our beautiful sisters, our queens, man, they have got tired of us to the point where now they're saying if we can't pay no bills and all that. Listen, I don't have those relationship problems, but it's a lot of men out here that's chasing love, that's in toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like you wake up, you got a 9 to 5, and she talk to you like you ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? She got a work boyfriend that she really like. You see what I'm saying? The black man have got on social medias and say, oh man, you got to have money to be with a woman. I didn't know we had to have money to be with a woman. I thought we was here to procreate. I thought we was here to delegate and raise our families, our households. In the 60s, we were the farm workers. In the 1925s, we had family households. We had tradition. We had value. There's no value today. Every woman that's successful on OnlyFans is saying, I don't want no broke ninja. I'm not. If he ain't making more money than me, you're making money off of OnlyFans. Do you know the statistic rate of African Americans who actually are excelling at work? The average, everybody's struggling right now. Everybody doing bad right now, man. And we're pretending as if we're striving. How? We don't support each other. Everybody catch a fade, huh? Come catch this fade. You said what? You hurt my feelings? Catch this fade, huh? It's chaos. It's buffoonery. You see what I'm saying? Beefing is corny. We came to the point where we can't accept other people's perspectives. We want to fight somebody. We want to shame somebody for having their own opinion. If it's not, think about it. I'm going to tell you some real game, though. Catch this game, though, right? When you at the bottom, people rock with you. When you at the bottom, yeah, they love you. Let you make it about the hood. Make it about the hood and see how much they really love you, bro. That's why I give y'all the riz of the day. A dog don't bark at a parked car. A dog don't bark at a parked car because it ain't going nowhere. But once that car drive off, you see that dog barking. You see what I'm saying? You beat up somebody in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? He going back to go get a chopstick. He pulling out, he got a dig with a switch on it. And he go pull up and he finna spray everything around him and not hit the person who beat him up. He accidentally hit a grandmother that was sitting on the porch watching her grandbaby play, and the little girl got knocked down and she died because his emotion, his pride. It's the cycle of hate. That's why I say the black man is either in prison or he's dodging prison. And we glorify the violence. We glorify that. Everybody say, respect the shooter. Respect the shooter, respect the shooter. The shooter is the realest one. Yeah, he the realest one for killing his own people. Hey, the truth hurts sometimes. So regardless, I participated in that lifestyle. So I could take it. Hey, listen, homie, I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna stop you from going to heaven. I can't. I'm not the nigga that's gonna stop you from going to heaven. But I say this though, catch this game though. Would you do business with a killer? If the killer is the realest nigga, would you do business with a killer? Fuck no. You ain't doing no business with a killer, because the moment you have a different perspective, you thinking he gonna kill you. You see what I'm saying? We glorify. That's why it's the fake glorify the killer. You know, the killer is the realest ninja. Ain't nobody respecting the killers that's vocal about it no more. Cause nigga, you know why? Because it's a fear tactic. Ain't nobody gonna do no business with no killer. You see what I'm saying? You got niggas that brag about being a killer, but then you want to be a businessman. Ain't nobody touching you, nigga. Nigga don't trust no. You see, that's why I say stop saying you killing shit out here. Stop acting like you just the super killers and all that. You know, it's nothing wrong with want to. You know, it's a lot. Hey, listen, only reason why some of these dudes are even popping on the streets is because a lot of the real killers are sitting behind bars, and some of the real killers are the real ones that got their life together, decided to want more for their life and still stay the same. We're the only race where, you know, a nigga keep going to jail and we glorify him going to jail. He's a hood trophy. He keep going to jail. He keep coming home. He's getting swollen. He beating up his own people. He a real one. He a real one. Only where he at. Y'all ain't never stopped to ask like, damn, man, like, why is it all these liquor stores in the hood? You see what I'm saying? Same nigga that fake dap, you be the same nigga that talking right behind your back. Nigga showing you fake love out here. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you gone, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga cool with you when you at the bottom. Niggas is super cool. Like, that's my boy. That's my dog. You see what I'm saying? When you stuck in the same position as the next one, he cool with you. That's your boy. No, that's my boy. Man, I die for him. But you won't help him get rich. You won't help him take care of his family. You won't put him on a level where he can be as equal as you. Nah, he got to be up under you. If he ain't up under you and if he strive more than you, you against him. This is some real game, homie. You notice when the truth is not popular, people don't want to hear the truth. I didn't even do this live. I bet you, let me start a controversy video. It's going to be thousands of people in here. They're here for the drama, the controversial. But once I speak like this, they don't want to hear. I didn't seen a lot of, hey, Nina, this is the content we want to hear. Keep giving us this content. This don't make no money. This don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say our people don't really care, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, look, man, I came to the realization I'm just gonna play the board. I'm gonna play the field. I'm not trying to be the righteous person on here. We all got obligations, man. But I noticed when I talk that real, when I talk that tough talk, that heavy talk, it's you know, it's not relevant. Nobody care about. We're the biggest consumer in sales. We spend more on designer clothes than any other race. There's not another race that spend more money on designer. And when you look at what's real and what's fake in our community, you have to be draped in designer fashion. And a lot of these dudes is hiding their insecurity in that. You know, I am a controversial channel, so I'm gonna always be controversial. But this one right here, this is not even controversial, homie. This was just to me. Let me pull out some of this good content so people can really get a perspective and understand that everybody's gonna have their own different observation of what's really been going on. Like, you know, why we gotta pick up a stick every time somebody whoop on us? What happened to, you know, you at school, you know, you gotta realize in middle school, remember when you would fight on a playground? When you fight on a playground and all that, it was a fight. You know what I'm saying? You ran to your brother, he told you go back out there and fight him again. You remember back in the day when your mama let you fight? Go out there and fight again. Nowadays, if you touch somebody's kid and the mama or the daddy is there, that grown-up is coming to whoop on your kid. and then that parent is coming with a stick and finna put you down. It ain't no more taking no losses in the African American community. Because if you take a loss, you're deemed as a buster. You're deemed as a bitch. Lose a fight. You know what I'm saying? I seen you fight. You can't win. You will never win because we seen you lose one time, or we seen you get beat up, or any of these things. People will deem you for a one situation. That's crazy to me. And then when that person come back and paint your shirt like Picasso, you see what I'm saying? Oh man, he took that boy down. He took that man's life. Well, y'all built all that pressure on that man. Y'all didn't. Some of us, we push our people to crash out. We push our people to crash out. We gonna be like, oh nigga, you let that nigga slap you like that? Man, hey, get the gun. Listen, homie. Some of these people be fake sliding with you. Some of these dudes act like they slide with you, as long as they not on the other side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta be the one go put it in the work, yeah, them niggas like, man, you acting scared, nigga. I'll do it. Man, do it then. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, shoot that nigga, man, like shoot him, blah, blah, blah. Then you get back, your heart pumping. Now everybody can't talk to each other because you don't know if it's cameras there, everything. Them same people in that moment who kind of make get handle your, oh, he's scary. You didn't even check the locations. You didn't even know if there's witnesses. People, we will push our people to the edge. We just hand ourselves to the people on the platter. Let me tell you something, homie. If you're not scared of the streets, then you ain't never really put in no work in the streets, homie. Because the streets is vicious, it's ruthless. Because at the end of the day, it's your own people that set you up and send you up the river. You know, some of y'all niggas don't even realize, nigga, your own people will make you crash out because you're a threat. Let me peer pressure him to go do something, you know what I'm saying, and not care about, if you think about it, some of the people that, you know, that press that line, these dudes are at home with their families, chilling with their grandkids. While that time in 1998 or 99 or 2015, you told that dude to shoot that dude in broad daylight, not caring about his life. Now he took your advice and he's stuck in there 48 years. You know, you done probably went to jail for speeding tickets and all that shit, and that dude's still up in jail. You ain't wrote that boy, none of that. You see what I'm saying? So we got our flaws as black people. We do. We got a lot of work to do. I didn't do this video to be controversial at all, man. Even though the title come off like that, this was some realization, like, you know, the facts, the stats. As a household, African Americans are at the bottom of the totem pole far as in community households. You know, a Mexican woman will stay with her Mexican man and her baby daddy. If he's selling oranges on the freeway, guess what she gonna do? She's gonna bring her baby daddy some lunch while the Mexican man will stand on the corner and sell roses, flowers. No shame. His wife is coming with the 3 kids to bring him lunch. He finna play with his kids, knuckles, and teach him how to fight, you know, all that. Ha. You know, if a black man is standing on the freeway selling roses, 9 out of 10, he do not have a family. He don't have a family. He don't have a family. For anybody that's in the comments that want to jump out their body, keep it to yourself. And mods, if you see anybody jumping out their body, get them out of here. Get them out of here. We ain't doing all that over here, man. You got people out here that just soft. They don't want to hear the truth. People scared of the truth, bro. We came to the point that it's like when we say what we need to work on, what we should do, you know, these people, they marks. Yeah, good looking, pretty. Yeah, man. That's pretty pearl right there. Good looking. Nah, man, it's just a real deal, man. Black people don't believe in their own people unless they got some money. You know, you don't get what you want in America. You get what you fight for. That's what society have conditioned us to understand. You're never going to get what you want. You only go get what you fight for. You understand that? Only what you fight for is what you go get out here. Stop believing that somebody actually care about your downfall. Men, black men, let me tell you something. You do not have no value. You have to earn your value. You have to create value. Women have the value. Black women have value for sure. Because God gave them something so golden between their legs that some of you dudes are killed for what they got between their legs. Just the idea of another man is in your girlfriend, in between your girlfriend's legs, you would try to take somebody's life behind that. Oh, you hit my girl, I'm gonna knock you down. You will knock another black man down because she decided to open up her legs for that man. Or, say for instance, she got another dude at the house. You go beat up the dude. You not go do nothing to the woman. No. You approve to her. Oh, you mustn't with a buster. Look, he didn't even defend himself. He might be player. He's like, man, it's all good, man. Hey, listen, I ain't know that was your girl, bro. Hey, it's all good. Hey, my bad, bro. You got it, big dog. Hey, you the man. Look, you see that, babe? You got this little weenie. You got this buster over here. Look, he bound down. Say it again before I break. You're like, no, you got it, bro. Yeah, but as soon as you touch him, though, you thought it was a... Told this dude he had it. Now he knocked your baby daddy down because your baby daddy took advantage of his generosity of making him feel like he the man. You got to realize, man, a black man who don't have any cash, if he's working at Walmart, a black woman, she's not going to date potential. She don't care about it. He works at Walmart, but he spends 12 hours a day trying to create this new battery for this new solar system, and he could be a natural born scientist. No. What if the battery never worked and I'm wasting my good years? And this is not to put anybody down, but I'm stating facts. See, let me tell you something. Black people, we think we mainly speak facts, and when sometimes we're really speaking cap. We're really capping. If somebody don't have real diamonds, let me tell you something. If you don't have real diamonds and a black person catch you and he has a what's them little things, the diamond tester, a black person will film you and put you on camera and deem you for wearing fake diamonds. He like, nigga, I'm not no gangster. I ain't finna wear no real diamonds out here and get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I spent, oh man, he got this $2,000 Cartier Monsanite diamond watch on. You're clowning him, but let Tyrese, Ocho Cinco, these dudes get on these major celebrity platforms and say, no, this ain't real. This ain't real. What I need a real diamond bracelet for? I got a mega mansion where I pay $40,000 a month in all these bills. Do that mean I'm broke because I don't want to wear real jewelry or real diamonds? If you ask me, I'll pick gold over diamonds any day. Diamonds don't have no value. Since Monsanite come out, they've been diamond testing for years. Y'all didn't even know that y'all was still wearing Monsanite. All those diamonds up 2002. You thought you had real diamonds because it's the diamond tester. Y'all didn't know E-color. You didn't know the colors. VBS 1, 2, F grade. Oh, y'all didn't even know until y'all just now finding out that Monsanite been around for years and years. Shit, the pawn shops wasn't even game to that shit. Niggas was pawning Monsanite diamonds and they was getting away with it for years. If a black man is walking down the street wearing Skechers, he's not respected. It's nothing you can tell me if you got on Skechers and you got a shirt from Walmart, I'm not going to respect your conversation. And he might be wise and have the most greatest wisdom that we ever seen. but it's not reciprocated, or it's not received. We're not going to retrieve what he got to say because of what he got on. You see what I'm saying? We are worst enemy, man. Like I said, people can say what they want to say, but I read a lot of books, man. I see it now. You know, the controversial sector, we're more controversial towards our own people than any other race. I think we're not scared of Mexicans. We're not. I'm being honest, no disrespect to the Mexican community. I don't think they can physically handle us. I don't think they could physically handle us in majority of any physical combat. But I think that they could come together and stick together and unite together. That makes them have an advantage over us. I think that Mexicans have an advantage over us because of their unity. Now, if y'all can't see that as the facts, I don't care. Take it how you want to. But I can tell you this, though. We ain't nothing. We ain't nothing. We don't have, if you go look at majority of the low paying grade jobs, there are more Mexicans working these low paid jobs than African Americans. You know, they don't have the pride that we have. You know, because we come from, slavery, because we come from the Jim Crow era, racial, integration, being segregated, these are the things that the stains and the pain that our people endured before us, So by us having that history, do you know that the education system have been putting these things in the school system for decades? And it's not even facts. Why you think we never heard about the Black Wall Street in school? Why you think we never heard of all the accolades that African Americans accomplished? We heard the basics, the Rosa Parks, the Martin Luther Kings, the Frederick Douglass. We heard the basics, but we never heard of any of the real history, of the iconic history of what we created, what we started, what we invented. The doctors who were actually smarter than we didn't get that type of education. We missed that. They didn't put it in the books. They didn't teach us financial literacy in school. They gave us regular courses that had no correlation or relations to society. Like most of the things you learned in school, you don't use in society. You name one person who's doing trigonometry in reality, in society. Name some of the biology courses and classes that you utilize today in society. None of the things we were taught in school. I remember going to school and some of the classes before me, they was passing them. They were just passing them. If you went to school every day and you participated in class, they were sending you on to the next grade. They just started when, at some point in time when I was in school where you actually had to pass the class. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about, being honest, it's, even with gang culture, man, like a lot of us, we drop out of school. In gang culture, we encourage, more violence than actually going to school. And this is probably some things that, my sector of reality that people don't want to hear, but it's the truth. That's why I say people got to the point where they don't want to hear the truth anymore. You see what I'm saying? The truth hurt. The reality hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like that was your dog in high school. But now y'all out of high school, he decided to get put on the other side. He from Hoover now. You from this side. That was your dog, man. Y'all used to go hang out at lunch, all that. He can't be your dog no more because he from the other side. And if he is really your dog, you got to hide that that's your dog. And if niggas talking about hitting this block, he still stay on that same block, you know what I'm saying, now and all that. And he a trophy over there. You not gonna be like, nah, bro, I can't go do that, man. My boy stay over there. Nigga, I don't care about your boy, nigga. This the set, nigga. You putting your boy over the set? This your childhood friend. We didn't kill. You gotta realize, bro. We've been losing close friends at a young age. Put a 1 in the comments if you lost a close friend at a young age. I'm talking about as a child, you know, due to gang violence, you know, in the streets, homie. We didn't, you know, I can't tell you how many people that I done lost. You know, my young niggas out here, nigga got chipped. Nigga, he was only 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? Can't talk about the little young nigga got knocked down in the alley. You see what I'm saying? He riding his little moped and unmarked car, catch that moped sliding down. He just a little chunky monkey. You know, he's just a kid. They pull up and blow his head off. He was riding a moped, 14 years old, died, got killed by a grown man. A grown man, 28 years old, killing a 14-year-old little boy because he got caught in the hood, just want to kill anything. I'm going to do some of this type of topic from time to time, but like I said, this don't, you know, I'm not on here to be politically correct. I'm on here to win. I'm over here to capture, you know, and put out something that I know God put this one on my heart, homie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind doing it. Sometimes you might see me in controversial conversations and it's just my observation. All right, cool. You don't judge me behind my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you see I can do it all, man. Understand that this on this internet is not about me being liked. I'm not trying to be liked on here by nobody. You know, because I realize that if you try to spend, listen. See, a lot of times I think people want to be people pleasers. You know, people want to make everybody happy. You know, you go a long time without something, you start to not miss it. You know what I'm saying? You start to not miss that shit anymore. When you go without something for so long, you start to not miss it. You know what I'm saying? I don't miss the beefing and all that. I've been going without beef for so long. It's corny to me. I don't miss beefing with nobody on the internet. I don't want to beef with nobody. I don't care. So that's why I have my opinions and I move on. I don't care what y'all say. I don't even watch half the niggas that's negative about me. I don't have time for that. What the fuck I look like watching somebody who had their opinion about me? What does that go do for me? So I highly encourage y'all, man, if you in the internet space and you have, you know, controversial opinions and all that, stop watching these dudes who have their opinions about you, because at the end of the day, none of us is on here just for free. We're on here to be prolific. We're on here to try to get to the top the best way we know how. And the ones that want to censor their mouths and be politically correct and kiss ass on the internet, you will not succeed. You will not excel. You see what I'm saying? I bet you somebody might do a video. Oh, Nina Boy hate his own people. Oh, he's a Mexican lover. Man, I don't give a dog shit how you feel about me. I say we need to come together, because at the end of the day, you know, it go back to, you know, getting your ass whooped on that playground. And you know, you took that ass whooping like a man. You didn't have to go pick up a gun and go kill somebody. You know, we praise the shooter. But in hindsight, nigga don't want to do no business with no shooter. Nigga don't want to do no business with no killer. I don't like you go trust a killer with your business. Like nah, you scared of them. Yeah, you being punked. You know what I'm saying? You want think about it. Nigga, we hurt our own people, bro. You know, I thank God for the wisdom that He gave me. I was a crash dummy. I did things that I didn't even question. I just did it because I knew I had to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at that space where can't nobody talk to me about what I say, how I say it. I wasn't there a few years ago. I probably wasn't even there last year. But 2024, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a how I'm perceived out here. Because you'll find out, man, that most people not paying your bills. Most people don't really care. If they can't control you or they can't persuade you, then they gonna write you off anyway. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say when you at the bottom, niggas cool with you. Niggas cool that you don't got nothing going for yourself. Niggas is cool that you struggling, you out here popping and making it look good and all that shit. But long as you around at the bottom, it's cool. Niggas respect that. Nigga, you a real one. But when you ain't at the bottom no more, it's not reciprocated as that's my boy right there. That's my dog, man. Like, I'm glad you win and keep winning. No, it ain't. Especially when a nigga ain't doing, he don't got nothing going for himself. How can he really want you to win when he know he got to win himself? Don't let them fool you, man. This is a dog eat dog world. You see what I'm saying? It's not like that, nigga. You better find somebody who genuinely love you out here. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, not for what you got. Find somebody that love you for who you are. Stop. Let me tell you something. A lot of men get out here, they get a bag just to go chase the girl that they never had. And the girl that they always had by their side, he don't want her no more. You feel me? That's that sucker shit. You know, like, nigga, don't leave the one you love for the one you like, because the one you like will leave you for the one they love. Straight up. I don't care how bad it is in that relationship, how bad it is in that household. You sit that girl down and tell her, I ain't going for that shit no more. Listen to me. Shut the up. I ain't going for it no more. All your attitudes and shit, that nigga that pay you that check every day, you wouldn't dare talk to him like that. You see what I'm saying? He ain't helping you with these kids. He ain't bringing his check home to you. You want to take your little weak ass anger out on me because society conditions you to talk to us like that. Tell her you ain't going for it no more. Listen, if you got a problem with what I'm saying to the kids, tell her how to talk to you. Say, hey, listen, love, I need you to do your big one. You know, we got a problem with our kids. They still hanging out on that corner. You know, you the man of the household. I really need you to come through for us and let our kids know it's not cool for them to be walking down there knowing that they could lose their life. And we the ones got to pay their hospital bills. We the ones, stop letting our kids go over there. Can you talk to your son for me, please? That's your job. Matter of fact, can I support you while you talk to him? I don't want to overstep you. That's how a woman should talk to a man. You know, not you can't even can't keep your kids out the streets. You ain't no man. Your son don't even listen to you. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing for him anyway. You ain't no real man. A real man wouldn't be. That's how we talk to our people. You see what I'm saying? That's how we talk. Some of us in toxic relationships, but wouldn't dare be toxic with the people who cut the checks. The people that don't got to deal with they bush, they not coming at them like that. They only come at the one you show. Let me tell you something. We're the only race that will leave a relationship due to infidelity, but get in a new relationship, and the nigga that you in that relationship with, he's cheating on his girl to be with you. It's crazy. You know, sometimes in our community, it's probably better to be the side nigga. It's probably better to be the side girlfriend, because when you're the main girlfriend, the nigga don't really like you like that. Or if you the main boyfriend, she don't really like you like that. You see what I'm saying? She waiting on her options. You're a security blanket. So all this I'm saying, man, you can take it how y'all want to, man. It's just the real facts, homie. You know, we don't stick together. I didn't want to come controversial with the prison shit and all that. Like, who give a dog shit? Who's scared of who? Like, what the fuck? What value is that coming from? Oh, blacks are scared of Mexicans in prison. So what? Who give a dog shit when we out here losing? We the ones that are losing our own people. We're killing our own, and we caring about all that gangster shit. None of that shit. Man, none of us got medical. We're mad that you know they're giving them new grants and money and food because these migrants are coming over here with no English, and they're working harder than us. They're outworking us, and they're taking whatever. Thank you. We just want freedom. They're coming from a whole nother world where they assassinated if they don't pay taxes to some cartel. We don't want you out here. Well, who gonna do the work that all this work? They're building robots to replace us. What are y'all gonna say about that? God didn't put us here to be sitting on the internet talking about this gangbanging shit every day. Can we get on some other shit? Can we get on talk about your kids? Let me tell you something. By the time a African American household, that child reached 18 and finish high school, there's no money to go to a university. So we're going to say you better go to junior college or get a job because you can't stay here. And if you do go get a job, you will have to pay rent the moment you turn 18. Instead of saving the money that they paying rent, and so you can get a deposit so they can put it, you know, I made you pay rent all this summer. You have a deposit to get your own apartment. I never touched your money. I want to show you responsibility. Get up out my house now. That's the way it should be done. But nah, we deem our own people, man. So look, man. So I really want to give a big shout out to everybody who received my, my observation, my opinion, and in a solid way though. You see what I'm saying? Because it's some sucker shit going on, man. Our own people are suckers. We suckers, man. And we ain't, man, we on some sucker shit, bro. And that's just how I feel about it. But I want to, big shout out to everybody pulled up, man. If y'all got some dope content, some good shit for me to talk about, hit me on Instagram at NinaBoy_TV. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Pick up a book, man. Get smarter. Get your brain up. Because all this gang banging shit ain't going to pay your bills at the end when it's time to go. I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's go.